Okay, so the third reader is Lee Suksi. Lee Suksi is I'm pronouncing your last name right? Okay, beautiful. I should have asked that before. Lee Suksi is the author of The Nerves and the forthcoming Acting on You, whose launch will involve a performance for drawing by Lee and their brother. They're also anthologized in Secret Sex, which launches in February. Please welcome Lee.
Let's take this out. If I may. All right, sort of. Good evening. You are my student, and I am your teacher. It's not a formal arrangement, but an affiliation of interest. We like playing with the same materials, the cupboard essentials of our field: rice, beans, and salt. You make me laugh. I love your consistent, maybe affected wonder. You seem endlessly stunned by what I can offer you. You would eat a whole cow's worth of meat of my knowledge. Really? You answer me, the question mark as long as my joy. Don't be alarmed to receive this. We were born in the same year. So how did we decide who is the teacher and who is the student? We decided together. My pedagogy is collaborative. My door is always open. But trust is easier for you, and who knows why that happens. Maybe your sense of yourself is more aligned with the neutral. Your whole body shakes when people start listening to you. Maybe I move with a little more intention, or I'm well connected to people born in earlier years. Maybe I'm just smarter than you, and who knows why that happens. I was fed books like milk because my teachers could see I had the potential to speak about them fluently, and also that I know when not to mention them, because most people don't read anymore, not whole books. We talk about people instead, or as the years go by a little faster, about how much it costs to stand around talking. I really want to talk to you about music, but it stuns you into listening instead. What I have for you is a string of associations, a line of reasoning, a web of lineage, a horde. You have for me rowboat, rose, hanging lower lip, a mind that may as well hang open, inviting me to stuff it. You have a lot of potential, or I would like to say that every human being does. Milk in the belly, if not words traveling through the streams of the body, then washes of sensation, the embers of the burning coming that will keep us going, energy like the great sleepover with the self. Maybe your potential is all realized in this awestruck awareness, a sensibility that the more knowledgeable among us try drugging ourselves into with annual infatuations of huge proportions, vacuum-sealed trips funded by our home institutions, and copious amounts of drugs. All you need is one single blinking thought to be drawn into a state of complete waiting. I like watching you hovering several sentences behind me, disappearing into a notion. The quality of your patience reminds me of my baby niece, wheeling a toy car back and forth, across the eternity of 3 inches. So, in spite of your lower lip, what hangs between us isn't the cliche of love, but the promise of peace. My days are a maze of responsibilities to my opinions. Yours are still and wide, available to my mania for classification. Without you, I'd have to use what I know in some lesser way than shaking it out around me to dazzle. But how can I envy you? Without the satisfaction of depth, I'd be in a still corner somewhere, groping for reasons that wouldn't come. I wouldn't have the sanity to describe our relationship while keeping you at an appropriate distance. Without the quality of my knowing, what would you be meditating on? Something animal, ahistoric, futile, and raw.
Thank you, Lee.